Welcome back. We are continuing Feminine Communication Mastery series, and today we're gonna dive into needs versus desires. So needs and desires are not the same. We cannot treat them the same. We cannot negotiate them the same. We cannot express them the same. And I have a whole mini course that explains the difference between needs and desires. I'm going to give you a brief overview, and if you're interested to diving deeper and learn communication prompts, you can check out the course or you can join Voice, which is open. You can join Voice anytime. This is community for women where you practice expressing your needs and desires in a feminine way. So, needs are non-negotiable. Desires are fluid. Needs are non-negotiable. Why? Because the essence of the need. Need is something that you cannot talk yourself out. You can try, it's just not going to work. Why? Because needs are connected to your nervous system. Needs is actually not something that you can philosophically think about. It is something that your body tells you, I need this, right? You not talking yourself out of breathing or eating or sleeping or showering because those are the needs that your body needs to live and to function. The same goes into relationship. There are certain behaviors, right, that extremely triggering for your nervous system. And there are a set of behaviors that will trigger anyone, no matter how enlightened you are and no matter how much work you has done on yourself. For example, flakiness. When somebody doesn't give you a direct answer and kind of, like keeps leading you on, or where somebody cannot schedule a meeting, a date, right? Or where somebody canceling all the time. How are you going to feel? No matter how enlightened you are, you're not going to be like, awesome, right? So clarity is actually one of the core needs, right? You can have a different threshold of how much uncertainty you can tolerate, but you're not going to be happy with somebody who is like all over the place and doesn't know what they want and cannot commit to simple things. So needs, it's not something that you can really have a lot of wiggle room. And when we communicate needs, as any other type of communication, right? It's not about blaming the other person. It's not about accusing them. It's not about telling how wrong they are. It's about actually giving yourself full on permission to have your needs to be honored. And we talked about permission in other videos in this series. Um, we talked about permission in the series of words don't matter. So if you're interested in, go and check that out. But permission creates a neutral energy field, and permission kind of sets a boundary for another person. So they cannot really give you a very big pushback because it's very clear for them that you don't have any room for negotiation. If they are not able to respect your needs and care for your needs and show up, then you're not going to be holding on to this relationship. You're not going to be led on. And there is other needs. There is five core needs that, if they are not met, it's going to continue creating chaos. It's going to continue creating a lot of stress, and it's going to basically deplete your energy. So those are needs. Desires. Desire is an impulse. Desire is this fiery, explosive, creative energy. And desire has an expiration date. You cannot desire something for years because then it turns into something else. It's actually not a desire anymore. It's a fantasy. And fantasies not necessarily being fulfilled because we have a relationship with a fantasy, right? Like fantasy offers maybe comfort, maybe an escape path, maybe a taboo, right? So if you're not fulfilling your desire, then it's not really a desire because desires has expiration date. And we actually do have flexibility with desire because the biggest secret, like this is it. The biggest secret I'm revealing right now when it comes to manifesting what you want and getting what you want. You are not attached how it's going to come to you, but you keeping your attention on what you want to experience, whether it's particular feelings, whether it's an experience, right? That will awaken those five senses within you. The moment you have attachment that my desire needs to come in this form, in this shape, from this particular person at 5 p.m. and not a minute earlier or later, you like suffocating it. And it's harder for the universe to give it to you. So with desires, if you have a desire and it includes another person, make them an invitation, right? Like lure them in a feminine, juicy, delicious way. Show the benefits that it will offer them if they are part of your desire. And if they say a no, it's not a no to you. It's not a no to your rightness or wrongness with your desire. There's nothing wrong with your desire. Somebody's a no to that. And then it's your responsibility to go and fulfill it anyway. But what if I really, 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 really want to do this thing with my partner? Go and enjoy life. The more you generate this Shakti life force energy, living your life, having fun, feeling great, the more your partner will want to be around you and with you, and it will create more space for him to come on board. And if you, of course, if you have triggers around being neglected, being abandoned, being let down, then most likely them saying no to your desire will trigger those emotions. And then it's an opportunity to heal them. It's an opportunity to stay in the fire of that upset. But please, please, please do not give up on your desire and do not make your desire wrong. Because if they are triggering you, that's an opportunity for you to look at the story that you've been running for years and kind of evaluate what does the story offer me, and maybe I can let go the narrative that actually hurts me and create more space for people to show up for me. And that's a true alchemy, right? That's a true alchemy, and that's actually a secret for a lot of happy and successful people. They don't get stuck in the heavy negative energy draining places. And I definitely been stuck in those places. So there's no judgment here. There's a lot of permission and compassion. And now I know better. So you can learn that. You can improve your skill set and you can improve your resilience and you can shift your energy and your attention into creating life that you desire. And final thing that I'm going to say about needs and desires is if you really triggered and hurt around certain desires that are not being fulfilled by your partner, chances are the desire is actually a cover up. Underneath the desire is actually a need that has not been fulfilled or has not been communicated to your partner. Because remember, men are not mind readers. They cannot read your mind. And men also doesn't understand any type of hints. So don't hint him and then talk to your girlfriends of like, how come he didn't figure it out? Because no, he's not going to figure it out. If you have a need, if you have a desire, to be direct is crucially important. And if you want to learn more prompts, You can check out the self-study course on needs and desires. And if you join Voice Community, you can practice expressing your needs and desires and build your confidence and polish the way you carry and hold yourself, which will eliminate, I guarantee you, 90% of a lot of challenges that you have with the world. And I will see you at our next video.